Okay, hi everyone. So now we will be talking about partial derivatives. So a partial derivative of a function of several variables is its derivative with respect to one of those variable. So in a nutshell, ang partial derivative is if, for example, you're going to derive with respect to x, then you treat y as constant. Or for example, tatlong dimension siya or three-dimensional po yung function. Then, if you're going to derive with respect to x, then you're going to treat y and z as a constant. Okay? So, let's say for example, we're going to find the derivative of f with respect to x given this equation x cubed plus x plus y squared plus y. So, you treat y as constant. So, para lang siyang number or basta constant. So, diba, remember that a derivative of a constant is 0. So, therefore, si y squared at saka si y will be gone. Okay? So, take note that df or the derivative of f with respect to x is just equivalent to f of x. Okay? So, therefore, f of x is just equivalent to 3x squared plus 1. Then, that is your final answer since y squared plus y is just a constant. Okay? Now, how do we find the derivative of f with respect to y? So, simple. You just treat x cubed and x as our constant. So, fy is just equivalent to 2y plus 1. So, again, since derivative of constant is 0, so walay pulos ang x cubed o ang x because they are constant. And the derivative of a constant again is just equal to 0. Okay, next. Find f of x, then f of y. So again, f of x is just equivalent to the derivative of x with f with respect to x. So treat y as a constant. So this is our u, this is our v. So u dv is 0 plus v cy, then du is 2x. Alright? Same goes sa kabila. So, u natin si x, v is y cubed. So, u, again, y is constant, right? So, plus v du times constant ay cx. No? Derivative sa x is just 1. Okay? Therefore, our final answer is 2xy plus y cubed. So, that is our f of x or our df over dx. Now, let's find df of over dy. So, treat x as constant. So, therefore, that is u. So, constant si u, x squared. Derivative of y is 1. So, u dv plus v, tapos ang du, constant si x squared times 0. Then, same goes sa kabila, xy cubed. So, u natin si x. So, since constant si x, derive natin si y cubed, that's 3y squared, plus y cubed times derivative of x, which is constant, is 0. So, just remember, kung sa atong ginaderive, ang constant ang x. For example, ang derive na to is y, constant si x. Kung derivative na to kung i-derive na to with respect to x, so constant si y. So, ana lang siya. So, very easy to remember. So, x squared plus 3xy squared, that is your final answer. Now, let's go for higher derivatives or second partial derivative. So, si second partial derivative is just the derivative of these mga equations na na-derive nato. Okay? Say for example, find the second partial derivative of this equation. So, kani siya, there are a lot of sources, and sometimes we write d squared f over dx squared as f x x. So, meaning ana, giderive na to ikaduha si x, no? It's equivalent to d squared f of dx squared, while f y y is just giderive na to ikaduha si y. Okay? So, to find f x x of that function, x cubed plus x squared, kani, so i-derive na to ikaduha. So, first, mangitaon na to si f of x. So, 3x squared plus constant si y, di ba? So, constant si y, so plus x squared times 0 plus y squared times 2x, no? Derivative sa x squared, 2x. Plus, again, constant si y, so 0 na siya, plus 2 plus 0. So, therefore, our f of x is 3x squared, 2xy squared, plus 2. So, i-derive na po nato siya, ika-isa pa. So, i-derive nato si f of x with respect to x. So, that's why nagiging fxx siya, or d squared f over dx squared. So, derive natin with respect to x. So, that's 6x plus, so u times dv, so y squared is constant, no? Plus v du. So, therefore, our fxx is just equivalent to 6x plus 2y squared. Now, let's look for fyy. So, first natin kunin is si fy, and then derive natin siya with respect to y. Ganun lang. So, treat x cubed as constant plus x squared as constant. So, u dv plus v du. So, si du natin is derivative of x squared, which is constant. Okay? Plus 6y squared plus 2x is constant plus y, derivative of y, which is 1. So, our f of y is, ayan. Then, derive natin siya again with respect to y. So, u times derivative of y is 1 dv plus v, derivative of 2x squared, which is constant, plus 12y plus 0. Therefore, our fy of y is 2x squared plus 12y. Our final answer. So, ganun lang po, no? Derive natin again yung nakuha nating derivative. Okay, now let's have this one. This is a bit confusing. So, it's a mixed second derivative. So, ganina fxx, fyy. So, karon pwede nato siya mag fyx or fxy. So, just remember or take note that d squared over dx dy is fyx. So, bakit naging ganun siya? Kasi, we are going to derive first with respect to y. Then, we are going to derive now with respect to x. So, magiging d, derivative of df over dy. So, that's why nagiging d squared f over dx dy. Sorry. No? So, i-derive na to siya with respect to x. So, again, just remember, no? Palatandaan lang na siya. So, basahon ninyo siya pa inani. So, fyx, fyx, fxy. So, ana lang. So, to find fyx, just first derive it with respect to y. So, f of y or df over dy. Kasi makalimtan na itong df over dy, no? Treat x cubed as constant, so 0 plus u, so ito x as constant, u dv plus v du. Tapos 3y squared. Okay? Then our answer for that one is 4x squared y plus 3y squared. Now let's derive this one with respect to x. Okay? So with respect to x na ta, so df over dx dy or fyx. Okay? So derive nito siya with respect to x, so y as constant, so 4x squared times y is constant plus y times 8x plus I constant naman si y, so mawawala na si 3y squared. Therefore, our final answer is 8xy, and that is our fyx or f or df or dx dy. Okay, how about sige pangita to, find fyx. Okay, how about this example? Find fxy. So, same example lang gyapon, pero ang karon ginapangita nato is fxy. So, derive nato siya first with respect to x. So, that's 3x squared plus constant si y. Yan. Diba? Then, constant si y, 0. So, therefore, our df over dx or f of x is 3x squared plus 4xy squared. Okay, now derive this one with respect to y na po. So, df over dx with respect to y. Ay, tama ba? fx of y. Mali. So, df, derive na to siya with respect to y. No? So, kani siya is fxy. So, unsa, kani siya derive na to with respect to y. So, therefore, our constant now is x. So, 0 plus 4x. Constant naman si x. So, kani siya, derivative of y squared is 2y plus y squared times derivative of 4x is 0. So, take note, derive na to siya with respect to y, constant si x. Ana lang, no? Therefore, our final answer is 8xy, which is same sa taas. Coincidence lang po yan siya, no? So, dili gina siya always parehas si fxy ug si fyx. Alright? So, I think that is it that you need to remember for partial derivatives, no? So, mas masabtan ninyo siya if you are going to practice solving these kinds of equations. So, thank you for listening. Please take notes, no? Have a nice day.